I got a tongue that's quick to curse, a tongue that's quick to gripe, a tongue that talks about the weather and the latest silly hype. It wastes the precious gift of breath on things that fade and cease, when I got a burning message that could bring the world some peace. But my mouth is for the gospel. It was never meant to whine. It's meant to shout the praises of the Master so divine. I'm trading in the grumbling for the shout of victory. The sound that leaves my lips must lead the lost ones back to thee. I've heard the simple story that can lift a heavy soul. I know the resurrection that can make the wounded holy. If I hold this mighty news inside, then I become the thief, stealing light and hope away from those who need relief. But my mouth is for the gospel. It was never meant to whine. It's meant to shout the praises of the Master so divine. I'm trading in the grumbling for the shout of victory. The sound that leaves my lips must lead the lost ones back to thee. So let the blues and moan turn into a declaration clear. Let the testimony thunder for the deaf and for the near. I'm using every vocal cord to glorify the one who saved me from the darkness till the saving work was done. My mouth is for the gospel. It was never meant to whine. Never whine. It's meant to shout the praises of the Master so divine. I'm trading in the grumbling for the shout of victory. The sound that leaves my lips must lead the lost ones back to thee. My mouth is for the gospel. It was never meant to whine. It's meant to shout the praises of the Master so divine. I'm trading in the grumbling for the shout of victory. The sound that leaves my lips must lead the lost ones back to thee. Back to thee for the gospel. The spotlights are inviting. They promise fame and praise. They tell me I can have it all in these fleeting modern days. They want a manufactured hero standing tall upon the screen. But that hollow, shining platform makes the spirit feel unclean. So turn the fame down low, Lord. Let the spotlight start to fade. I want the quiet blessing that your humble servants made. I don't seek the high applause. Now I seek the knowing nod. The one reward worth having is the simple smile of God. The glitter fades to ashes when the cameras roll away, and the applause dies quickly at the closing of the day. But the work done in the shadows, for your eyes and yours alone, is the only goal that travels past the threshold of the stone. So turn the fame down low, Lord, let the spotlight start to fade. I want the quiet blessing that your humble servants made. I don't seek the high applause, I seek the knowing not. The one reward worth having is the simple smile of God. Let the world chase after vanity, let them fight for the top chair. I'll be found here in the basement, showing mercy and good care. I'm trading in the glamour for a legacy of grace. I only wanna finish well in this one appointed place. Turn the fame down low, Lord, let the spotlight start to fade. Let it fade. I want the quiet blessing that your humble servants made. I don't seek the high applause, I seek the knowing. The one reward worth having is the simple smile of God. So turn the fame down low, Lord, let the spotlight start to fade. Let it fade. I want the quiet blessing that your humble servants made. I don't seek the high applause, that I seek the knowing of. The one reward worth having is the simple smile of God. The smile of God. Oh, turn the fame down low. I choose the brand of coffee, I choose the road to drive, I choose the book to read at night to keep my hope alive. And in these small decisions, I often walk alone, forgetting that the smallest choice belongs upon His throne. But every choice has His name written on the other side, a place where worldly preference and humble faith collide. I need His wisdom ruling when I choose the blue or gray. I want His glory shining in the things I do today. It ain't just the big decisions, the marriage or the job. It's in the way I speak my mind, the way I make the song. Stop. I surrender the small moments where vanity ask Him to command the promises I sow and keep. But every choice has His name written on the other side, a place where worldly preference and humble faith collide. I need His wisdom ruling when I choose the blue or gray. I want His glory shining in the things I do today, to live a life completely yielded, moment by slow moment dealt, is to feel the sweet submission that the weary spirit felt. I'm not just giving Him the big things, I'm giving Him the small. I'm saying yes to Jesus in the rising and the fall. Every choice has His name.
His name is
Written on the other side,
His name is written.
a place where worldly preference, humble faith collide. I need His wisdom ruling
I need His written.
when I choose the blue or gray.
Rule it all.
I want His glory shining in the things I do today. But every choice has His name
His name is written.
written on the other side,
Written.
a place where worldly preference and humble faith collide. I need His wisdom ruling
I need His wisdom.
when I choose a blue or gray.
Rule it all.
I want His glory shining in the things I do today, shining in the things I do. Every choice His name. I tried to buy my freedom with effort and with strength. I tried to earn forgiveness, trying hard to break the chain. I offered up my labor, I offered up my bed, but the chain just got much tighter as I put my will to test. Then I saw the mighty altar where the price paid for my freedom stood. Not in my earned perfection, but in His broken flesh and blood. The cost was absolute and total, paid by the only one. My liberation echoes from the victory He won. The world sells empty contracts with interest ever due, but the King of Kings extended grace I never thought was true. No collateral required, no good behavior clause, just surrender to the power of His final loving cause. Then I saw the mighty altar where the price paid for my freedom stood. Not in my earned perfection, but in His broken flesh and blood. The cost was absolute and total, paid by the only one. My liberation echoes from the victory he won. I don't hold the debt to anyone. The ledger now is clean. The most expensive transaction that the world has ever seen. And the cost was high for him, but it was worthless currency for me. It's the only way my broken heart could ever taste the key. The price paid for my freedom stood right there upon the wood. Upon the wood. Not in my earned perfection, but in his broken flesh and blood. The cost was absolute and total, paid by the only one. My liberation echoes from the victory he won. And then I saw the mighty altar where the price paid for my freedom stood. It upon the wood, not in my earned perfection, but in his broken flesh and blood. The cost was absolute and total, paid by the only one. My liberation echoes from the victory he won. The victory he won. The price paid. Look around the garden, everything seems dead and gray. The winter held its grip too tight and wouldn't go away. The hope I planted withered, the promise seemed to fail, and I thought the barren season was the end of the whole tale. But the prophet's word is steady, the restoration is coming, I can feel the shift in it. The barren branches promise life, a burden he will share. What the enemy stole and ruined, what the fire left behind is gonna be remade by the maker of the human mind. Might be slow in coming, it might take one more year, but the cycle of the Spirit conquers doubt and conquers fear. The broken pot can be reshaped, the shattered vessel mended. The story doesn't end right there, the ending is transcended. Yeah, but the prophet's word is steady, the restoration is coming, I can feel the shifting. The barren branches promise life, a burden he will share. What the enemy stole and ruined, what the fire left behind is gonna be remade by the maker of the human mind. Don't let the present darkness tell you what the future holds. The book of life is finished by the story he unfolds. The desert blossoms surely, the captive will go free. The promise of completeness is a certainty for me. The restoration is coming. I can feel the shifting air, shifting air. The barren branches promise life, a burden he will share. What the enemy stole and ruined, what the fire left behind is gonna be remade by the maker of the human mind. The restoration is coming. I can feel the shifting air. The barren branches promise life, a burden he will share. What the enemy stole and ruined, what the fire left behind is gonna be remade by the maker of the human mind. The maker of the mind. Restoration is coming. The arrows fly by quickly, the shadows start to loom. The enemy is raging, filling every earthly room. I hear the hungry whispers, I see the traps laid low, and I feel the tempting panic telling me it's time to go. But his shadow keeps me safe underneath the almighty wing, the place where all my troubles simply cease to sting. I don't need a fortress built of steel or solid stone. I'm sheltered in the presence of the one who sits enthroned. The world outside is screaming, run for cover, hide away. But my shelter isn't physical, it's firmer than the clay. I close my eyes and see the shade of where I ought to be, in the peaceful, quiet corner of his vast immensity. But his shadow keeps me safe underneath the almighty wing, the place where all my troubles simply cease to sting. I don't need a fortress built of steel or solid stone. I'm sheltered in the presence of the one who sits enthroned. Let the storm rage louder, let the darkness press me down. I've got a hiding place superior to any crown, the place where my Redeemer bled, the place where justice turned. That sacred spot of shadow is a lesson I have learned. His shadow keeps me safe underneath the almighty wing, place where all my troubles simply cease to sting. I don't need a fortress fortress built of steel or solid stone. And I'm sheltered in the presence of the one who sits enthroned. His shadow keeps me safe underneath the almighty wing, a place where all my trouble simply cease to sting. I don't need a fortress built of steel or solid stone. No sign. I'm sheltered in the presence of the one who sits enthroned. The one who sits enthroned. His shadow. I keep waiting for the parting of the ocean, the great display, for the mighty earth shaking proof to light up every day. But the biggest wonders often start in ways that don't impress. A tiny whisper saving me from utter foolishness. I'm believing the tiny miracle, the one that starts so small, the strength to face the morning, the grace to stand up tall, the simple turn of heart, the doubt that starts to fade. The small thing is the blueprint for the massive worth you made. If I only own the moments that the whole wide world can see, I'll miss the daily miracles you're handing out to me. The tiny act of patience, the impulse to forgive, these quiet unseen victories are how the righteous live. I'm believing the tiny miracle, the one that starts so small. I'm believing the tiny miracle, the one that starts so small, the strength to face the morning, the grace to stand up tall, the simple turn of heart, the doubt that starts to fade. The small thing is a blueprint for the massive works you made. Don't despise the little victories, don't scorn the gentle star, 'cause every mighty river starts with drops within the heart. I'll thank you for the small things that are leading me along. They are the hidden reason for my loudest victory song. I'm believing the tiny miracle, the one that starts so small, the strength to face the morning, the grace to stand up tall, the simple turn of heart, the doubt that starts to fade away. Small thing is the blueprint for the massive works you made. I'm believing the tiny miracle, one that starts so small, that starts so strength to face the morning, the grace to stand up tall, the simple turn of heart, the doubt that starts to fade. The small thing is the blueprint for the massive works you made. Massive works you made. My world looks like a junkyard, rusted gears and broken glass. Every single piece disconnected, nothing seems to pass the test of straight alignment. Everything is bent and skewed. I can't make heads or tails of all this messy attitude. But your pattern in the mess is what the master architect can see. You take the twisted wreckage and you build a majesty. The chaos I am facing is just raw material for you. You work the greatest wonder when the lines refuse to be true. The fire that destroyed the house prepared the ground below. The heavy flood that washed it out made room for seeds to grow. The things that felt like failure were just preparation stages, turning over history's most complicated pages. But your pattern in the mess is what the master architect can see. You take the twisted wreckage and you build a majesty. The chaos I am facing is just raw material for you. You work the greatest wonders when the lines refuse to be true. So I'll stop trying to straighten what you're meant to rearrange. I'll trust the holy hand that guides us seemingly strange. If the tapestry looks tangled, I know the final view. The complexity of glory is unfolded only through your pattern in the mess is what the master architect can see. The architect. You take the twisted wreckage and you build a majesty. Your material. The chaos I'm facing is just raw material for you. Raw material. You work the greatest wonder when the lines refuse to be true. Your pattern in the mess is what the master architect can see. You take the twisted wreckage and you build a majesty. The chaos I am facing is just raw material for you. You work the greatest wonder when the lines refuse to be true. Refuse to be true. The pattern mess. They talk about his sweetness, they talk about his love, And yes, that's why I run to him like a weary captured dove. But there's another presence, a terrifying pure decree, a glory that would burn me if he looked too hard at me. It's the holy awe of God that chills me to the bone, the dazzling, crushing majesty upon his mighty throne. It makes me want to run away, but drives me to my face. The terror of his holiness is what secures his grace. I can't approach him casually, I can't just swing on by. I must remember that he burns beneath a pure sky. The fire is the cleanser, the distance makes me plead, 'cause what I am can never match the holy life I need. It's the holy awe of God that chills me to the bone, the dazzling, crushing majesty upon his mighty throne. It makes me want to run away, but drives me to my face. The terror of his holiness is what secures his grace. He is the flaming sword that guards the path back to the tree. But that same flaming power is the one who rescued me. He draws the moth right to the flame, though logic says to flee, 'cause that overwhelming glory is where I long to be. It's the holy awe of God that chills me to the bone, chills me to the bone, the dazzling, crushing majesty upon his mighty throne. It makes me want to run away, drives me to my fate, but drives me to my face, drives me to my face. The terror of his holiness is what secures his grace. It's the holy awe of God that chills me to the bone, chills me to the bone, the dazzling, crushing majesty upon his mighty throne. It makes me want to run away, but drives me to my face. The terror of his holiness is what secures his grace, secures his grace. The holy awe. My conscience used to follow where the majority would lead. It bent to every current, plant every popular seed. It said what felt convenient, what seemed the easiest route. It never had a compass, just a temporary shout. But I laid my poor weak conscience on the anvil where the word is struck. Now the hammer of the scripture beats the error out of luck. It's being hammered into shape by a hand that cannot fail. My inner voice is tempered now, beyond the worldly gale. Oh, the world redefines the righteous, says a little sin is fine, says morality is fluid, shifting like the changing line. But the master standard stands up against the popular decree, and what he calls unholy must be unholy for me. But I laid my poor weak conscience on the anvil where the word is struck. Now the hammer of scripture beats the error out of love. It's being hammered into shape by a hand that cannot fail. My inner voice is tempered now, beyond the worldly gale. It takes the heat of testing and the striking blow of truth to take the soft, weak nature of my undisciplined youth. I want a conscience sharp and clean that points me to the light, forging the fire of your holiness and doing what is right. I laid my conscience, oh, weak conscience, on the anvil where the word is struck. On the anvil. Now the hammer of the scripture beats the error out of luck. Hand that cannot fail, hand that cannot fail. My inner voice is tempered now, yeah, beyond the worldly gale. I lay my poor weak conscience on the anvil where the word is struck. On the anvil. Now the hammer of the scripture beats the error out of love. By a hand that cannot fail. My inner voice is tempered now, beyond the worldly gale, beyond the worldly gale. The word has struck, beyond the worldly gale.